You can see the mess I'm making here, trying to get it styled and figure it out. Hello there, I'm Tanya, and this is what's new this week at Free Range Cottage. I'm starting in the kitchen with marinated mushrooms, and these are great served hot or cold with meat, vegetables, or rice. We just love these, and I like making them at the beginning of the week to use all week. And now a houseplant tour. I know a lot of us are looking forward to the green returning outside. So I thought I would go around and give you a little dose of it so that we could all enjoy it. First, I am showing my orchids that I got right before Valentine's Day, and they'll be happy here in this north-facing window. I've got some broccoli sprouts going in my terracotta sprouter. Normally it's all up on top of each other, but if you let them have a little bit of sunlight, then they turn more into a microgreen. Up on the shelf, I've got my little, I think it's called angel ivy, and it's in a thrifted basket with a little bamboo trellis that I had picked up. And it likes the steam from the sink as well. And this is my shelf in my kitchen. The styling for now is kind of a mishmash of things, but it's working for us. So just thought you would want to take a peek at the open shelving. There's a rubber tree plant here in front of the window that's doing really well. And my air plants that I love so much, I just spritz them with water occasionally. And they're getting a little light from the window and the light overhead. Then a little break to show you how I styled my copper pots. I had quite a few that I just loved, vintage ones that I had bought at estate sales, and I had no way to hang them up. I wanted them over my stove, and I found these little hooks on Amazon, and they just hook into my range hood here. And I thought you might like to see that because obviously a lot of us don't want to drill into our tile or put any kind of hangers on there. And I'm just loving being able to see these beautiful copper pots out. It gives such a European farmhouse feel here in our little humble kitchen. Now back to the plant tour into the living room. I actually moved my vintage shoe rack in front of the window here. We've got to have a humidifier going. It's very dry in the house right now. But I brought a few of my favorite plants that I had upstairs, downstairs, maybe ones that needed a little more attention, and a couple of succulents. This will all change because I'm about to get some garden seeds started, so I will probably put those here. But you can see I have a Hoya, and my fiddle leaf fig is doing beautifully. I just cut some of the bottom leaves off, and I'm so excited it's branching, finally. And the reason is because it's hitting this ceiling, and I guess decided that it can't go up anymore, so it's going to go out. So I'm glad about that. I wanted it to get a little more full. And then over by the TV on this side, I've just got an aloe vera and just a couple of plants that do really well in this south-facing light here. I've got a philodendron in the back there, and that lipstick plant is just blooming like crazy. And I've got a grow light bulb in that lamp if they need a little extra light. Then I did a little furniture makeover that I wanted to share with you. I have this little apothecary cabinet, and I love all the little drawers. I keep my seeds and different things in there, but I did not like all the different handles on it. It started to kind of bug me, so I thought I would give it a little spruce up. So I took all of those off. Some of them were glued on. I had to kind of hammer them off, and I spackled all of the holes. That spackle ended up having to go in the trash. I had to get another one because that was dried out. And I just got it all spackled and gave it a light sanding, of course, after that was all dry. I like the numbers on there, but that's something that I can put back on again if I miss them. And I just used a white furniture paint. It's a Fusion Mineral, and I forgot the color name. I'll have to put that in the description. They have several whites to choose from, and this was a little bit more of a warm white. And I used a foam roller brush and got a very nice smooth finish with that. It was really easy. And I love this Fusion Mineral because you don't need a top coat. So I did 3 coats on that. Then I went to measure for the new handles that I had picked up off Amazon, little apothecary label handles. And I sent this picture to Rob asking him, do you think doing it sort of more modern like this, how would this look? Does it look weird if I put the handles on? I got an immediate yes. I thought this was funny, and I thought I would share it with you. So when he got home from work that day. He used his tool that we love to use for putting handles on. It makes it so much easier. And they're all nice and centered. And I absolutely love the look. I haven't put any labels in here, but I do plan on printing some off on cardstock and putting some in here because I've got my seeds in here or just small items that don't have anywhere else to go. And then I did pick up something off of Facebook Marketplace that I wanted to show you, and you can see the mess I'm making here, trying to get it styled and figure it out. And here's a sneak peek. My lettuceware, I put a few pieces up on the wall to see how I like it. And we finished our shiplap and painted it, and I think the lettuceware looks beautiful on here. But here is the thrifted find, is actually the mirror that I'm showing you here. And I absolutely love it. It's a really large wood framed mirror. I think it was originally from probably Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. I did pay $85, which was a lot more than I would normally pay, but I know these mirrors can be very, very pricey. So I went ahead and went for it because I knew it would just make this area so pretty. And got some of my thrifted books and containers and just styled it up to see how I liked it. And here it is with that styling, and that cabinet is from World Market, and I've had that for years, and they still do carry those in a couple different sizes. So here it is in the dining room. Just that reflection just adds so much light. And we made it look like sort of a leaning mirror, but there is a hook back there holding it steady because I certainly didn't want it sliding off or falling forward. Then I grabbed this crate to just play with more styling. Tell me in the comments below which you like better, with the crate or without. That is also a thrifted crate. Everything on here is thrifted other than the cabinet itself. More of my lettuceware. I love these big bowls. And of course, this is what I ended up with. A very pared down and simple look. So thanks for joining me at the cottage this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll subscribe, like, and share, and come back for more. See you next time.